My wife announced, I need to explore who I am outside of being someone's wife. She packed her bags, with her best friend cheering her on, but when the prenup and my recordings collide with her fantasy, the fallout will be, I'd been working overtime for 8 months, saving $47,000 to surprise my wife Leela with a new Honda CR-V. Her 2018 Civic was failing, and as a yoga instructor hauling gear, she needed reliability. I thought I was being the perfect husband 12-hour days, home at 9 instead of 6, to make her life easier. Leela seemed supportive, dinner ready, Netflix, proud kisses. She probably assumed it was for a vacation or the basement reno. 3 weeks ago, I finished a project early and got home at 6:30. Through the window, I heard her on speaker with Vanessa, the recently divorced friend, pushing explore your options. Perfect timing, Leela said. He's never home before 9. I could meet Louie for coffee, maybe dinner. Patrick would never know. Louie was the studio guy flooding her Instagram with, "You're glowing, and your energy is infectious." I noticed, but trusted my wife. What if this is my only chance to see if there's something better? Leela said. Patrick's a good provider, but predictable. Louie makes me feel alive. Vanessa, you're 31, not 51. Explore it or regret it. You gave him your best years to be a boring suburban housewife. I stood there listening to them plan when to meet, cover stories, how to avoid digital trails. I circled to the back door, jingled my keys, and walked in like normal. She kissed me, served my favorite dinner, and asked about my day. In bed, I stared at the ceiling. I'd been killing myself saving for her car while she penciled in an affair. Explore your options looped in my head like I was an item to compare. Next morning, I called Jim, the lawyer who'd handled our prenup. Separate property remained separate. My savings sat in my individual pre-marriage account. I set a recorder in the living room, one-party consent, and captured 3 more calls planning her exploration phase. Dates when I'd be working late, fake yoga workshops, and ways to hide evidence. Meanwhile, she amped up perfect wife mode, asking about my day, planning weekends, surprising me with baseball tickets while upgrading her look. New athleisure, hair, skincare. Last Friday, she made her move. After dinner, she put on a practiced expression. Patrick, I need to be honest. I love you, but I've lost myself. I need space to remember who I was before I became just your wife. A trial separation would be healthy. How long? I asked. A month or 2. I'll stay with Vanessa to gain perspective. If this is what you need, I said, take the time. She expected tears or begging. She got calm agreement. She moved out Sunday with 2 suitcases, Vanessa hovering. What she didn't know, I'd filed for divorce the previous Monday. On Friday, I went to Vanessa's apartment and knocked. Leela opened the door, smiling, full makeup boho dress. What a nice surprise. Come in. I was making tea. I handed her a manila envelope. I was thinking of you too. Her smile cracked. What is this? Divorce papers. Since you're exploring your options, I'll explore mine. The color drained from her face. This is just a separation. I gave you time to think. This is what I decided. Vanessa rushed in. Don't be hasty. This doesn't have to be permanent. Work through sleeping with Louie from the studio? I asked. Silence. Leela tried denial. We haven't. I would never plan to, I said. I have recordings of you and Vanessa practicing lies, scheduling meetups around my shifts. Vanessa snapped. Illegal recording. One-party consent, I said. My house, my consent. Then came the cycle tears. I'd never go through with it. Bargaining, counseling, no friends, whatever it takes. Anger. If you're throwing away 6 years, I need access to our savings. I deserve half. I explained the prenup and the account. The overtime money she knew about was never marital. Separate assets, stay separate. Her face flipped from fury to panic. You planned this, you set me up. I planned to buy you a car, I said. Instead, I brought papers. Funny how that works. Her last card. I'm pregnant. I stared. She'd been posting cocktails last week. Congratulations, I said. I assume Louie's excited. She crumpled, I'm not pregnant, and begged me to reconsider, swearing nothing physical happened. Maybe, I said, but you were planning it. The only reason you didn't cheat is lack of opportunity. Now you'll have plenty. The divorce finalized Tuesday. No alimony, no assets split beyond joint checking. The judge reviewed the prenup and my documentation and signed. Leela's now responsible for roughly $18,000 she ran up during self-discovery. Clothes, dinners, spa days, a Chicago weekend with Vanessa, all on a card I'd removed myself from the day I filed. Life's too short to be someone's backup plan. The house is quiet again. The $47,000 I saved for her car, I bought myself a new truck.